Hey friends, hey family, this is Darshan at Bust Naked, and I want to apologize for not posting in so long. I was putting it off because I thought my next video was going to be of me hugging a big old bus. Um, I did check out a bus that I really love and went to drive it and it wouldn't start. So that's where we sit with that right now. And live out here in the dark woods, and it's a dark winter time, and I think it's hard for everyone this time of year to try not to get discouraged, um, especially now that our New Year's resolutions have faded away and we're back to the mundacity of everyday life. New Year's resolutions, I don't make them. I didn't make a resolution this year that I'm going to drive a bus. This is going to be my year. I'm going to get my bus. I don't know what's going to happen. Life changes all the time. And one thing I do make, though, is I make claymations. And what that is you claim something for yourself or something. I actually do it several times a year. And I call it a claimation. Mostly because I like funny words and it reminds me of the little claymation movies we used to watch, and also because it reminds you that you're moldable. Make a claim and make it into claymation and make it fit your life and become it. So about 2.5 years ago, I decided I didn't want to pay rent anymore. I didn't get kicked out, even though they were happy to see me leave, because I was hardly ever able to pay rent on time. But I had been there for 6 years. I mean, they liked me enough. But I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. And I was really only a couple $100 short on the rent that month. But I thought it was more important to take my kids down south to Eugene and watch the eclipse, 100% eclipse. Do you guys remember that? It was in August one year. That was cool. So that was my priority. We went and took a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the total eclipse of the sun, and it was magical, and I'll never regret it. But yeah, I had to come home and move out of my residence that I've been in for 6 years and go nowhere. I think my last video that I posted was of me sleeping in my car, and I just want you to know that only happened once. I wasn't homeless sleeping under a bridge. I stayed with friends and I did work trades and I rented rooms and things like that. So it wasn't bad. It was just I didn't want to, get in the commitment of paying rent. I was tired. So deciding not to pay rent was a pretty bold move. And my claimation for that year was I thrive in change. And I didn't know if I thrive in change or not. I know I have to. And I claimed it, and to this day, I know that's the absolute truth. I do thrive in change. You can throw something at me, you can mix it up, I adapt, I modify, I overcome like a true Marine, right? But I do thrive in change, and I like it. I like the excitement. It satisfies my soul more than the mundane, everyday life. Last year, again, going into this same goal of striving for my bus life, my claim was fear is a liar. Now that's not a claim that I'm gonna manifest in my claimation, but just the realization that when you get that fear going in you, that's not even a real thing. Your fear is lying to you. Your fear is holding you back. There's really no such thing as fear. It's just something unknown that you have to discover and learn about. And so fear quit lying to me. This year I think about my claimations, and one of my claims is that I'm really going to claim my wildness. I have been told my whole life, you're so wild, and I always blew it off. I'm really not. I'm just, I don't do things the same as everyone else does. And, but you know what? I am a wild woman. And I'm claiming it this year, and it felt really good the first time I wrote that to someone. I said, I'm wild, and I was like, that is the truth, and I should adore and embrace that wildness about me. Another thing I'm going to try to claim this year, I don't have the right words for it to make it a mantra to myself, but I was reading the other day, and it said something about quit making yourself small. and it made me think back on my life. I was the person that would let you win the race if I thought it meant more to you. I would stand down and let someone else have it. And further on in my life, I remember saying things to myself, like, smart girls know when to act stupid, and just shut up and look pretty. I would say these things to myself and kind of dumb myself down for the situation. And I got to get over that. And now when it says, quit making yourself small, it almost feels like when people ask me why I want a bus, why don't I just get an RV? It's like, man, are you going to talk me into dumbing myself down again? I don't want an RV. And then I feel like I have to defend myself. And the whole thing is, I don't. You don't know me. You don't know what my ambitions are. And it's not what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to do it bigger. I'm not getting a damn RV. But people, or get one of those minivans, like the Ford thing with the pop-up top. No way. I cannot see myself living in that. Don't want to. I don't understand why I'm getting people to try to talk me into these simpler things. Like, are you scared of me trying to build a house on a bus chassis? Like, are you like, oh no, she can't do it, or she's going to get hurt, or she's going to fail? I mean, why do people try to talk you down? And it's not everybody. I have a lot of support too. But we've got to not stand down and sacrifice ourselves. And we did a lot. We did a lot when we raised kids, right? We give up things. We take our time. We're patient. We're hoping that another time will come and it'll finally be our turn. Well, make this your turn. Life is set up for you. Life is set up for you to be big. You're not doing anyone justice to dumb yourself down to their level so they don't feel so bad. You're not doing them justice. You be big, and you go out in life, and by being true to yourself, whatever that is, success or failure is irrelevant. Go out and do that, and give that, and lead by being an inspiration. I hope you're doing good this year. Come back. Bye.